Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. This one's going to be a little bit different. I don't normally post news videos, but I figured I'll try it out and maybe make it a semi-regular thing. But this so-called rumor that's been floating around the internet has got me really excited, so I just had to post something. Supposedly, we now know what the names of the next Pokemon games for the Nintendo Switch are going to be. And keep in mind, this is all unconfirmed. These are all rumors, but practically everybody on the internet's talking about it. I think there's a really good chance this is all going to be true. But supposedly, the games will be called Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Which at first it kind of doesn't really roll off the tongue. Sounds kind of weird. But supposedly it's going to be a remake of Pokemon Yellow, which I'm up for. That sounds pretty cool. And there'll be two versions, Pikachu and Eevee. And Red and Blue play a role in the story, but you and your rival will be new trainers. So that's kind of cool. That tells me that instead of it just being a full remake, playing the exact same story, it might take place in more of a modern time with you being a different trainer. Maybe in Kanto, but not a complete retelling of the old story. And then you'll have following Pokemon returning, which that sounds pretty cool. Have your little Pokemon walking around behind you. I like the sound of that. HMs will be replaced with Pokéride, just like Sun and Moon, which I like that. So we won't have to waste moves on our Pokemon to learn cut and all that kind of stuff. And an online hub for players, which that sounds pretty cool. I like that. And the biggest thing that I think sounds amazing is Pokemon Go integration. I love Pokemon Go. I play it constantly. So I'm interested to see how they'll integrate it with this new game. And they kind of have it in the title, Pokemon Let's Go, telling you it kind of links up. So I'm interested to see how that will all work. And catching Pokemon works like in Pokemon Go. That interests me also. I'm curious to see how that will work. I doubt it's going to be like exactly like Pokemon Go, where you don't really fight them, you just catch them. You'll probably still have to weaken them in battle, but maybe you'll use the Joy-Cons and the motion control to throw the Pokeball in a similar fashion to Pokemon Go, or something like that, which could be kind of cool. But we'll have to wait and see. And there'll be some rewards possibly in the game for linking it with Go. That's pretty cool. A new accessory can be used with both Go and the games. So I assume that will be something similar to the Pokemon Go Plus. Maybe you can use it to play when you're not really walking around with your console. Or you have it in sleep mode or something. And supposedly the announcement will be soon and releasing it later this year. Now this information here was actually posted way back on April 1st. Which, yeah, most people probably assumed it was an April Fool's joke. But it's actually lining up with a lot of the rumors and a lot of the information that's starting to come out recently. Today, everybody's been posting on YouTube. I'm probably one of the last people to talk about it. And there are a lot of other YouTubers that might go into more detail than me. But I just wanted to post my thoughts and let everybody know. And to remember, keep in mind, this is still rumored. But it just all sounds so real. And there was also a supposed logo. It's in Japanese, of course. But from what I've read, people say the Japanese is perfect. So it looks very official, like what you would expect a logo for this to be. You have the Japanese for Pokemon or Pocket Monsters. And then Let's Go. And then Pikachu. And I like the little Pikachu tail. That's cool. And this looks like what the real logo might be. And there's even a little trademark down here in the corner. But I guess only time will tell. Another thing that gives this rumor even more credibility, I feel, is that Cerebi.net even posted about it. And they never really post rumors unless there might be a little bit of truth in them. Or there's a good chance that something might come out of it. But they posted, over the past few days, the rumors have been in full swing across the internet about the upcoming Nintendo Switch Pokemon titles. However, earlier today, a logo went up, which was this one here, on message boards around the internet, which showcases the name Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, which matches up with various pieces of alleged leaked information that have come up for the game. At present, it's not known if it's official. What details will be provided if and when they come. But yeah, this whole thing has got me really pumped. For months, I've been grasping at every little rumor that comes up, hoping to learn something. But this is, out of everything, this feels the most real. And like we could expect to hear an official announcement or get some kind of little official piece of information any day now or within the next couple weeks, because they say by the end of May we may actually get an official announcement. But we'll have to wait and see. Another thing that's fascinating is that if you've been following Pixelpar on Twitter, he's been posting lots of little images and drawings and hints over the past several months. And if you look at some of the stuff he's posted, like here he even correlates some of his old drawings with now, the Pikachu and the Eevee. Like he knew it all along and he was trying to tell us without really telling us. And he made a little Vimeo slideshow that kind of goes over all the stuff he's posted and how it then maybe relates to this information. See, first he drew a crappy little drawing depicting Pokemon Yellow, kind of hinting at that. Then a better version, a redone version, which improves upon it, like how the new game will improve. Then drew the rival with his Eevee, blue and the Eevee. Then they're actually basically hints for the game release. And you got the codename Beluga in the comic for Game Boy in there. And then you got the Viridian Force NPC line from Yellow, and then the word "Let's Go," kind of hinting at that. And that's it. So it seems like he knew it all. If you look at this information that's coming out recently and all the stuff that he's been posting over the past several weeks, it actually lines up. It actually seems like, oh my god, he might have actually known this whole time. But it's very fascinating. Like, the answers could have been right under our nose this whole time. And they've also been posting lots of little Pikachu and Eevee related things online from the Pokemon Company and Game Freak and everything, which has also been kind of hinting maybe that Pikachu and Eevee were going to play a bigger part coming up soon. But wow. So I hope this was a good little news recap video. But what are my final thoughts on this? Well, if it is true, I'm pretty excited. I know a lot of people maybe were hoping for a Generation 8 kind of game. But just because this is a remake of Pokemon Yellow doesn't mean it's going to be just a complete rehash of the old story and the old mechanics. I have a feeling they're going to really throw in some cool new things and kind of make it Yellow in the Kanto region, but maybe more for a new generation with a lot of new mechanics and new story points. It's not just going to be a boring old retelling. A lot of people are saying instead of a remake, it might be more of a reboot of the franchise. Kind of telling the similar story, but from a different point of view or with a lot of differences. But I'm up for it. And the Pokemon Go integration, remember, this could all be fake for all I know. But if it is true, the Pokemon Go integration, that would be really neat. I would love to see how that's going to work. And so they're going to have to do something in the actual Pokemon Go game then to update it to support whatever this is going to do. So I don't know how that's all going to work or if it will work at all. But if the names are true, the word Go is in the name. So that's a big hint right there that, oh yeah, Pokemon Go may be involved more than used to. Which also interests me because I never would have thought that the main series games and Pokemon Go would link in any way. They always felt like they were trying to keep them separate. But I also do really like this logo. If it's real or close to what the real one will be, it looks really neat. It'll be cool to see what the English version would look like. And we don't have a real one for Eevee yet. I assume it will look similar, maybe brown with some Eevee tail somewhere on it. I don't know. But if you want to learn more about all these rumors, there are plenty of other YouTubers you can go check out that have talked about in more detail. Yeah, I'm not claiming to be the first to talk about any of this. But I was just so excited, I just wanted to post some kind of video and give some of my first impressions. But I hope you enjoyed this first attempt at a news style video. maybe I'll make some improvements and tweaks and try to make it more of a regular thing, recapping news in the world of gaming or Pokemon or whatever. But I think that about wraps it up. Overall, I'm super excited. Yeah, I'm sure I would have liked maybe more of a true Generation 8 game that's a whole new region or something, but just because this might start off in Kanto, if it's true, as more kind of like a remake of Yellow, that doesn't mean that maybe with the power of the Switch they won't throw like Johto in there, or Sinnoh, or Unova, or other regions you could travel to, and I also hope that we're not just restricted in Kanto to all the original Pokemon. Maybe you'll be able to encounter lots of the new ones, so it kind of is like an all-encompassing game with lots of Pokemon that span many generations, with a focus on the story plot points of Pokemon Yellow, but still remade for the next generation of not just consoles but of Pokemon fans. Well, I think I'll wrap it up here. Hope you've enjoyed it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.